All right, guys, welcome back to the Al Pod. We're on a lot of caffeine. We're on a lot of carnitine. What is it?
Steroids.
Called? Steroids. We're on steroids. Guys, man, the world's kind of crazy right now. Al, did you hear what happened in Russia, Mother Russia?
I heard about another music festival issue, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's something having to do with like a concert music hall of some sort.
I'm not going to lie. My first reaction, you see 160 people die from a couple of dudes. I mean, assault rifles are crazy. It's like, okay, so let's play the devil's advocate. Okay, ban them. And then you realize that you're not taking them out of the bad guy's hands.
Yeah.
Bad guys will always have it. My dad said the funniest thing ever. He goes, why don't they just make murder illegal already?
Exactly.
It's like,
make murder illegal. Why are you taking my gun away?
Yeah.
You kill somebody with a car, with a knife, with a can.
But it is, I mean, you got to have soup. It's sad, dude. It's sad. I don't know why people do this stuff.
We're going to go to one of the most trusted news sources ever created. It's called CNN. I don't know if you guys ever heard of them. But according to the investigation, in order to commit a terrorist attack, blah, 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 he recorded Islamov into the organized group no later than January 2024.
Wait, they're saying it's Middle Easterns?
I mean, a name like Islamov is from Muslim descent. It has to be. Well, Russia's huge. Russia's got Christians, Muslims, Asians, everybody. But Al, what's crazy is they actually caught some of these terrorists. And I watched a video.
How many of them were there?
I think it was like, if I were to guess, 4 to 6. I don't know the information. I'm scanning through it.
This flavor's good though.
Dude, 100. It is good.
Sorry.
137 people dead in Moscow. 137 people, man.
From what, 5 dudes?
5 dudes. Yeah. Moscow concert. Okay, so
Are these the dudes captured?
Bro, they captured at least 2 of them. One of them, you know what they did to him? They sliced off his ear as they're interrogating him. They beat him up so bad, his nose was broken. And which, come on, dude.
Yeah, I don't
care.
I don't
feel bad for you. One guy, I was like, why am I feeling bad for this guy? They had him handcuffed. He wasn't really beat up.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to watch it. It's still disturbing. I mean,
really,
dude, I don't want to watch anybody get tortured. It's disturbing.
I wake up in the morning, because I brew my coffee, and that's what I watch. I'm just
it's just a lot, man. Like I feel. Anyway, so what's the verdict? Who are they? Why they do it?
So the Russians were interrogating this guy while he was on the ground. They're like, why did you do this? Why? And he's quivering. He's like, we got paid. He's like, who paid you? He's like, I don't know. He's like, they sent us a message through Telegram. Telegram is like it's like a WhatsApp communication system.
He said, we got paid.
Bro, he's like, they're like,
how much you got to get paid? You ain't gonna get away with it. I mean,
so they promised him $1 million and they gave him like half up front, and they're like, when the job is done, you'll get the other half after. And dude, Putin came out and he's like, make no mistake. He's like, there will be severe consequences for whoever's responsible.
See, I'm a fan of that. A strong president with that type of message. That stuff, we get active shooters, or when there's an attack because of all this immigration stuff. There's just too many illegal people here that hate this country.
Right.
Our guys will probably say, hey, don't call them illegal or something. When you have a message and a leader in office that's, you mess with us and you're going to pay for it twice as bad, I respect that, dude. Because that's how you stop idiots from doing
You have to inflict fear, man. Mm-hmm. See, if you didn't inflict fear.
But then what about if they respond too hard and then people, it's a joke.
So Russia's responding hard, man. Russia is literally.
They didn't do anything yet, though, right?
Well, they tortured the people that they caught for information, and now they're bombing Kyiv, like an air assault. So they're going 100 times harder on Ukraine.
Oh, they're bombing still Ukraine.
It's like now they're all amped up on revenge. And France, out of all people, is like, we got to send 1,000 of our NATO fighters to this other city west of Kyiv, because if the Russians come and take that city, they block all ports.
This is the one thing I would hope, is that we can have a common enemy to bring Russia and U.S. back together. Let's leave Ukraine alone. There's no threats really from them as far as I know. Let's both focus on what it seems like is Iran, or these extremist groups.
Are they from Iran?
I mean, that's where ISIS is, and ISIS claimed whatever for it. Yeah,
the conspiracy theories are running wild right now. They're saying that the CIA is responsible for this.
That's always
every
the conspiracy, dude.
Every time.
CIA.
Leave the CIA alone. We would be a third world country without the CIA, right, Al?
I mean, I don't know, man. But all I know is that's the conspiracy every time. Just like whenever there's a riot, the conspiracy is, those are paid guys from Soros.
Paid guys, yeah.
Those are freaking fake.
Honestly, what is Soros, 80, 90 years old? Like, how does he have the energy to overthrow governments and nations?
I mean, it is disturbing. I guess he funds a lot of crazy stuff,
He
dude.
does, but I don't even have the energy to like get out of bed sometimes. I'm like, these guys waking up and trying to take over America.
Probably dating like a 25-year-old dude and just geeked up on freaking Adderall.
That's what keeps you young. There's Moscow paying his respects. Oh, he did the sign of the cross. I didn't know.
They're Christian. They're Christians there, dude.
I didn't know Putin was Christian. President Putin lights a candle for the victims of Moscow terror attack. You know, it's, man.
But dude, an enemy of my enemy is my friend. So I would love if that could bring us and Russia together and say, hey, let's leave this Ukraine stuff alone. Let's come to a peace treaty and let's focus on actual terrorism, dude. You just lost 160 people.
Can you imagine if Russia teamed up with America to overthrow Iran?
Dude,
but
Russia's the reason we won World War II. Like,
right, they were beasts, once our. Dude. Look at this guy. They have him handcuffed, and oh my God, he's surrounded by Russian killers. The guy like Jack too. Look at his face. They beat him up. That's the guy who ended up getting his ear cut off.
Man, it's just sad. You see the demons in these people's eyes, dude. 500,000 to go shoot random people, dude.
It's so hard to feel bad for these guys.
No, I think it's great to keep them alive, though. Don't end it fast, dude.
See, they're blaming on ISIS. Did ISIS do it? Yeah, there was like some crazy fire right after. Imagine if these guys never did it and it was like a covert group that just tried to, you know, destabilize the region.
I mean, someone's throwing 500,000. That's pretty big money. And for what's the purpose? It would have to be some sort of religious craziness. I'm saying, because what do they get out of it? You go kill people. If I paid you to do it, what do I get out of it?
What do I get? Yeah, I don't know. Now, see, man, all these crazy. See, what are we supposed to believe? I gotta
ask Flatter Steve. You want me to text Flatter Steve?
Call him right now, dude. He better come with his beautiful baby.
He's a geographist.
So tell him, you're live on the podcast right now. We want to hear your input. Oh, you're texting him. Okay. And like, look at this, guys. Like, what is this? The Australian. Don't believe the Kremlin over this attack. Putin is the prime suspect. So you're saying Putin
that's just these far crazy people that blame.
Yeah.
I mean,
Putin just sacrificed.
Nobody knows anything.
So, oh, man, why does the last year of a presidential election get so crazy? Or
dude,
a presidential
Putin, their election already ended. He's the president. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about Big B.
But dude, that didn't happen in America.
It didn't, but I feel like this is going to lead to something crazy.
Dude, we're in for a terrible year.
Russia has nukes. How many nukes? I think Russia has more nukes than America, if I'm not mistaken.
They said. I don't know, man. We'll see what Big Dog Flatter Steve says. Well, in the crypto world, change the subject.
Look at this, Al. Russia has 5,580 nuclear warheads, and 140 of their innocent civilians just died. You think they're going to use one of those?
No, dude. You can't respond in a nuke. The one thing that I've kind of learned from listening to people high up in it, and I don't know, you can't use those. It's just if one uses it, everyone it's just you can't use them, dude.
America used it. Wait, were the Nagasaki, Hiroshima bombs considered nukes?
I don't know. I don't think so, actually.
Those were atomic bombs, right? I don't know, man.
What I'm saying, if we can come up, dude, we need, I don't know. It seems like these religious extremist groups, I don't know. If you think your God wants you to kill people, man, you might want to look in the mirror.
Yeah, I can never, like, kill a person, man, unless they, like, hurt my family or something. Like, badly.
But, dude, then it could turn into this whole other war in Israel type thing. Because what if Russia responds too harsh? And then people go, dude, that was only 160 people that died. You guys killed 10,000. And then it just keeps going and going and going. So you got to figure out what are the morals of your country. We don't believe in this, and this is our response to it. Big
T is leading the polls right now, and it's likely that he's going to be the 2024-2025 president. Vegas has some crazy...
What does this mean, though?
Odds. What's that?
What is Marjorie Stoneman Douglas will never be erased?
I don't know. That's Kamala Harris paying her respects about something. Marjorie? I don't know. I guess she's paying. We know what works. Universal background checks, red flag laws, and assault weapons ban now.
So I'm assuming it's
why are they so scared of assault weapons?
I mean, I get it, man. If you're at a music festival, two dudes could kill 160 of you. Think about that, dude.
Yeah.
A pistol, you got 7-8 shots, you crap.
But so can a garbage truck at a music festival shoulder to shoulder.
For sure. But dude, these assault rifles, they are dangerous and scary, and I think it should be harder to get one. You should be an outstanding person. At the end of the day, dude, you can't ban them because they still, you know, the bad guys will always have guns, dude. Mm-hmm. If you could take away the guns from your citizens, it's straight communism. Because if you have guns, they have fear in their eyes, dude.
What do you think America would be like if literally every American turned in every weapon, every
We'd be
firearm?
speaking Chinese and we'd be non-binary in a freaking heartbeat, dude.
Imagine what they would do to us.
See, they can do whatever they want. Hey, wear a mask or we'll kill you.
Cops would probably feel a lot better pulling you over. They know 100% you don't have a gun on you.
But they would, dude. You can't get all the guns. It's like putting toothpaste back on. You can't.
For every one gun, for every one American, there's like 4 or 5 guns.
Yeah, it is out of control. But the solution is, dude, you go to Texas where they have these shootings. The people are dead in 10 seconds because everyone's got a gun on them. But I do agree, guns are scary as hell, dude. But so are cars, and people are texting and driving and.
Exactly. Al, you know what's a hilarious Twitter account? A hilarious Twitter account is, X account. It's called Defiant L's. And here's the thing about the internet never forgets, and the internet is undefeated. For example, this dude, he'll repost what you said in 2021, then repost what you said in 2022. So prayers up for Senators Elizabeth Warren and Cory Booker, who both tested positive for COVID today. Damn. Then he goes, a year later, breaking, Sarah Palin has tested positive for COVID-19. I have tested negative for 0 Fs given. It literally, and they're endless.
But like, who said that? Just some random dude?
They're usually politicians constantly contradicting themselves.
That's one good thing. That's why free speech is so huge, Al. Yeah. You know, people are going to jail for free speech in Belgium. Someone was in Canada. You can go to jail for like memes and stuff, making fun of people.
That's crazy.
Dude, Canada is a piece of trash.
That's crazy.
I want somebody to mesh of you Republicans ignoring and feeding disinformation on COVID, especially against the vaccine. That is awesome. Maybe.
So here's another one. I am not getting that effing Trump re-election vaccine. And that was in 2020. Then fast forward 2 years later, the same person goes, I want someone to do a mashup video of Republicans ignoring and feeding disinformation on COVID, especially concerning vaccines.
It's a chick. Look at the flags. That's all you need to know. Look at the flags, dude.
What's that first flag? It's like pink.
Only one that matters.